Very good morning, guys. My name is Shivraj Singh Devupa, and I am a web developer. I have around 10 years of experience. I started with the mean stack development, that is MongoDB, Express, Node, and Angular. And like as per the project's requirement, there was an opportunity for becoming a specialist. So I worked as an Angular specialist. So I was working like 4 to 5 years in Angular domain in international projects, and especially of US region. And then I got an opportunity from past couple of years. I'm working as a React developer. So previously I worked as senior Angular developer, and then now as a senior React developer. So as we know, both are very popular JavaScript frameworks. So one has to very good in JavaScript in order to work with these two frameworks and to excel upon these frameworks. So as per my experience, my 10 year of experience, I decided to teach, to let's understand the concept of JavaScript first. So I have started this series. This series is named as Gen Z JavaScript. So we will be understanding the core concept and the important topics of JavaScript, and from there we will take up. Once we finish with the JavaScript, we will take up Angular and then React also, because I have expertise in these fields. So stay tuned, guys, and also please subscribe and share. So we will be starting with Gen Z JavaScript series, so where we will take up JavaScript first, and this will also help you in if you're experienced developer, it will help you in uh, improving your skills, improving your concept, which will help you in writing better and efficient code. And also it will help you to revise your concept to make you interview ready, right? So this is my goal. And so yeah, I always think that no one is having all the knowledge. Like, we as a coder, as a developer, we always keep on learning and improving ourselves. So while I will be teaching this, I will be uh, teaching, or I will be instructing you all these things, but I also want your feedback. Please comment on my videos, so that we all can learn and grow in this field, right? So yeah, let's start. Great. Let's cover every important Promise utility today. So as you can see in screen, this is the Promise utility. So first we will cover Promise.all. So Promise.all, as you say, Promise.all, it takes from this line, if you see, it takes an array of promises and runs them in parallel. So you can give it an iterable, generally an array. So what it will do, also remember that the iterable array that you have provided it. So the inputs, on the basis of inputs in that order only, it will provide you the output, not on the basis of how the uh, promises finished. For suppose there are four APIs that you are calling with promise.all, right? Then if suppose three and fourth one finishes early than the second and first one, so that does not mean three and four will be become three and four third and fourth API will be shown first, and first and second will be shown later. Not like that. The result you will get is in the order you provide the input. Okay, so let's see. So here we have P1, P2 and P3. These three I'm talking about, P1, P2 and P3. So you can see them, like here we are creating promise. They can be APIs that we are fetching. Okay, so suppose there are three APIs here. So promise, first one is returning apple, second one is banana, and third one is orange. So what all will do is, uh, promise.all, it always resolves. Okay, it always resolves all the uh, this inputs that you have provided. But in case if in between there is any rejection, okay, if suppose p2 is rejected, this one p2 gets rejected, then it will immediately come down and give you the reject response, matlab give you the error response. So you have to handle it with dot catch, and that's it. So this one dot with dot catch you can handle it. If there is no errors, listen very carefully. If there is no errors, then it will return you uh, the array for in order you have provided, like in order of the input you have provided in the same order. It will provide you all the three, like here. See, it gives you result like this: apple, banana, and orange. Apple, first one is line number 11, apple. 12, banana. 13 is orange. So promise.all, you have to remember it like this. And if we see where, like, what are the tips for this? So if you need all the results even when like some fail, so at that time we have promise.all settled, that we will be covering right after this. Okay, so like promise.all we will use for parallel request, where every, like, all the result is required, like for example dashboard widgets, you know, uh, where the dashboard has that all must load to render. So if this kind of condition is there, so there we can use promise.all. Okay, now let's come down to second I have promise.race, but not, let's not cover this one. We will cover promise. We have covered promise.all, and then we will cover promise.all settled, because these two are kind of a similar and you will be able to understand them easily if I teach you like this. Okay, if you understand it like this. So all settled means what it will do. They are kind of the same, but all settled is like, first of all, see, it will return you like this. From line number 59, you see the response. It will return you like this: array always like an object array, and that object will have status and value. Okay, status and value for the resolved one, and status and reason for the error ones. So why it is? Because promise.all settled will always wait for all the, suppose there are three APIs, line number 51, 52, 53, these. Okay, so three APIs we are calling, so it will wait for all three APIs. First one passed, right? It resolved. Resolved means it is fulfilled. Second one is rejected, and third one is again resolved. So it in the promise.all case, which we have covered just before it, in that if it sees this second one failed, it will immediately throw an error and return you an error. Okay, but in this case it will not do like that. It will wait for all the promises, like it will wait for all the APIs. Suppose three APIs here, so it will wait for all three, and then it will return you in the same say, first success one, second failed two, and third is success three. So it will give you all the results with the reason also. If it is failed, it will provide you reason. If it is passed, then value. So like this. So this case, so you can use this. You can think of the scenarios where you can use this. For suppose where you have to load multiple independent widgets, right, where some may fail. So not a problem, you can show error or some failure message on top of that part, right, and others will load. So wherever you want to display multiple independent widgets, there you can use promise.all settled. And also like bulk processing, where you must collect success or failure per items, there also you can use. So we have already seen all settled. I think you are clear. If you have any questions, please write down comments. In comments also we can discuss more on the things if something left. um, all settled, you have seen p1, p2, and p3 like this, and then result, and then it will return you like this. Okay, then we have covered all and all settled. Now there are two more. So in this video we'll be covering four, which are very important promise utilities. First one is promise.all, second one is promise.race, third one is promise.all settled, fourth one is promise.any. So we have covered all settled and all. Now let's cover race and any, because race and any are also similar, but there is a little difference. So that's why we will learn them parallelly. Okay, so let's talk about race. So race is like first you can think of like that. Race is like we are racing. We are somewhere we are doing some race. Okay, whoever wins, so that is the result, and we will like the API will like this will promise.race will return us the first one. It will not check if it is resolved or rejected. If the first API or promise, okay, is resolved or rejected, but it should come first in the first, right? It should take very less time here. See, here we have, let's understand this with this example. Here we have two. One is fast, one is slow. Take them as one and two APIs, okay? So which one will be executed? This one. Why? Because it takes 500 millisecond, right? And other one take 2000 milliseconds. So 500 millisecond will be executed. It does not care whether it is fulfilled or rejected. So whatever will be first, it will just print it. So here it has print this fast. So this is so let's talk about the useful cases where we can use promise.race. So you can also think of, and you can comment down in the video where you can think we can use this. So promise.race good for, like, as we know, timeouts and picking the fastest servers. Like there can be scenarios where we are taking results from multiple servers, right? Like we are calling the APIs of from multiple servers. So in that case, whichever server returns us first, so we will display that. So in that case, this may be useful. And also note down that do not assume that the losers are cancelled. We have to implement a logic for the cancelling the losers request. Like suppose there are five APIs that you have called, right? So the first one took very less time. So, let's see here. Suppose there are two, this line number 34. Here we have called one and this 2002. Suppose there are two more we have called, so total four. In total four, this one, because this is the having very less time, this will called at very first and it will return it, right? And then other three. So other three, the API is getting executed in the background. So if we want to cancel them, so we have to use abort controller. That is also we have a function which is provided to us with promises. So we can use abort controller with signals to identify which API we need to cancel to boost our performance. So these topics we will discuss out separately, where we will go in more depth how to boost our performance, how to make our code more efficient. So there we will cover all these things with example code. Here let's not divert from the topics. Let's cover all the promise utilities. Okay. Now after this we have the last one, that is Promise.any. So race we have seen, whoever comes first, whichever APIs comes first, like executed in very less time, it will return it. Okay, whether it is fulfilled or whether it is rejected, it does not bother there. But in case of Promise.any, line number 65 here. So in case of Promise.any, it will check, okay, which API, the API which is returned, right, the promise which is returned, it is resolved or not. So it will only return the resolved. Like here it will return whichever is resolved, and whichever is resolved first. That means here we have called three, right? Three promises, one, two, three. So first one is fail, so it will not return this. Second one is passed, because this is the first one to pass. So yeah, you can remember like this, which is the first one to pass, first one to get resolved, so it will return this. Okay, and rest others will like it will return this one, but rest others are also executing in the background, the same thing which I told in case of race. So we have to cancel them with the help of abort controller, or manually, if there is any sync operation, then manually we have to do it. Okay, but what it will return is promise.any will return the first resolved response. Okay, it will return. So like suppose here like this, see, success 2. Here also you can see success 2. And if there is, there can be one more question. If suppose with this case, with Promise.any, there can be situation where all three can fail, right? Then yes, then it will return us the aggregate error. Aggregate error means the list of errors for all of them, right? So here we have discussed all the four, and also to boost performance we have discussed about controller, but we will go in detail with about controller in upcoming videos, and with code we will understand how we are able to cancel the other APIs requests which are running in the background, right? So thank you everyone. I hope this video, this content would be helpful for you, and you have to practice them and practice them and think out which are the use cases where we can use them to write better and efficient code. So guys, please share and subscribe my videos so that I will be, getting motivated also, and also I will bring out more useful and more in-depth content. And also share your views, your ideas, and your thinking in the comments so that we can discuss over there also. Thank you everyone.